Real quick, I want to specify to you guys that in this video, I mentioned other YouTubers showing shit off they don't like. I just want to stress before I even get into it, that's not targeted at anyone. It's targeted towards whoever it applies to, I guess. I can't speak on whether they do or don't, and I don't want people to go hate on other individuals or hate on YouTubers because of that. I think that is fucking whack. That is by far more whack than showing off shit that you don't fuck with, because at least showing off shit that you don't fuck with makes you money, and you never know someone's personal situation. I mean, they might really need money, they might be taking care of their family, they might be doing something that really is important. So don't go out of your way to go fucking hate on people. That's just stupid shit.
I like that sound. That means shit is finna start.
What up, YouTube? Welcome to Starr, and welcome to a different type of video. Today's video is going to be discussing a fake-ass brand in the YouTube community, or that seeds people gear, and I'm not going to say the name explicitly in this video. However, it will be quite easy to figure out if you follow me on my social networks, especially Instagram, because I'll probably discuss it in like an Instagram live or something like that. And yeah, I don't know, this brand is just fucking whack. What went down is whack. I got all the emails and shit, and I'm going to show you guys. I could say the name. I actually even talked to a lawyer, and the lawyer said that it's perfectly okay. I showed them the contract that I signed, and I showed them everything, and they said that I could talk about them, no problem. I just don't really want to deal with any issues, and I've heard that this brand does some hoe shit. I don't even think that would be an issue, because of course, if a brand did do that, or if a brand did try taking down the video or anything like that, then it would just get reported on some of the YouTube drama channels, and then this brand would get way more negative publicity. So more than likely, I'm sure that they'll just, like, either way, they'd probably just be smart about it and stay quiet. But just to not have to deal with excess drama, I do not want to say the name in this video. Oh, by the way, guys, speaking of this video, if you want to see a giveaway tomorrow, trust me, you do, then make sure you hit that like button down below. Anyways, let's discuss what happened with this fake, fraudulent ass brand. So basically what had happened was this company hit me up and they said, yo, we really like your videos, we want to send you some gear, and we will pay you yada yada yada, we'll pay you a percentage of sales, blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, cool, like, I'm not super hyped on this brand. There are stuff in the past that I've seen from this brand that I've wanted to get, and I've actually spent money on this brand. I don't know, I've bought like a couple things here and there back in the day. I knew that I could find a couple items that I fucked with, and so I figured if I made the video, I would just of course be like, you know, hey, although I feel like the name of this brand is kind of corny, like, they do have some cool stuff, and it's this, this, and this, and this. And some people, like, I guess, are mistrusting of YouTubers. Like, for example, the other day I did a video on Born and Raised, and everyone thought that was sponsored. That video was not sponsored. I get people being somewhat skeptical. However, I have a pretty strict rule that I tell every brand, and I sent this brand the exact same thing in the email, which I'll leave the email somewhere on the screen so you guys can see. But I said that them sending me product and then paying me does not mean that I will lie for them. So that's like it's always my first stipulation. Regardless of what the offer is, I always let them know. No matter what, you paying me and you sending me gear does not mean I will lie for you, because that's some hoe shit. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And the reason I'm not gonna lie to you guys, and this is what kind of pisses me off about some YouTubers, is that I understand not all of you guys watching are able to buy the things I buy. There's not many of you guys that can buy everything I buy, and I get that a lot of people watching want to be able to do that. However, I think a lot of YouTubers, they don't mind putting on for whack shit that they don't really support and they wouldn't actually spend their money on, because they don't get it. Like, they've had their parents buy them a lot of these clothes, which is why they're able to afford to do this YouTube channel. I grew up really poor. I didn't have any of that money. Like, the only reason I even had money to buy clothes in the first place before my channel got to the point where it is now is because I was in the military working for my money. Like, I never had money growing up as a kid. Like, when I was a kid, I had one hoodie, 2 pairs of pants, I was not fucking fly at all. So I refuse to lie to you guys and tell you guys, like, yo, go buy this, even if I don't fuck with it, which is why I always put that in every single email, no matter the brand. Like, no matter what brand is trying to send me gear, I let them know, hey, well, this is the rule. If it sucks, I'm gonna say it sucks, regardless. Also, for that reason, I let them know that I do not want to do a percentage of sales, although I can make a lot more money off percentage of sales, because I could actually try to sell you guys the product and just oversell it. That's exactly what I don't want to do. So I asked for a flat rate amount. What else did I say in the email? I don't know. I don't have the email in front of me, but I said that. Oh, and then I also mentioned that I want to pick the product, because I do not want them to send me some random shit, because I let them know, like, yo, if you send me random shit, I'm very picky about what I get, and I do not want a company to send me random shit because I will probably just end up like, okay, this is fucking trash, this is fucking trash, this is fucking trash. And it's like, that ruins the whole point. I mean, if you guys want me to find some cool stuff on your site, I can do that. I can find some stuff that I fucks with, but do not send me random stuff because the chance of me liking it is just very slim. So basically, right, this brand comes back, they agree to all the terms, they send me over a contract, I sign the contract, I send the contract back, everything's good, it's a Gucci. So I shoot the video, I open the package, right, I open the very first package, and I remember I wanted to open this one first because I was excited about this package. So I open it up, and there's a fucking paint stain on the sleeve, and I'm kind of like, in my head I'm a little irritated, but I don't over exaggerate it because it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, if you think about it, there are tons of companies, especially a big company like this, that have like mistakes with their manufacturer. And if they have this kind of mistake, they're going to make up for it. They're a big company. So if you email them and say, yo, I got this t-shirt with a paint stain on it, they're gonna email you back and say, yo, here's a little shipping thing, send it back to us, we'll exchange it for you, totally sorry about the inconvenience, you know, we apologize, blah, blah, blah. So I make that clear in the video, and then I say in the video, you know, although they're going to probably exchange it, I'm gonna make 2 parts next, right? I'm gonna film 2 parts, and depending on their response, that will determine what part goes in. So I filmed 1 part that was like I said, they're gonna make up for it, they're gonna exchange the tea, and then I made another part where I was like, okay, fuck this brand, don't shop there because there's some fucking hoes, they're not even gonna make up for it, like they're just gonna make this kind of mistake and not do anything to fix it, and that's just some hoe shit, blah, 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 fuck them. Bitch, you thirsty, please grab a smart water. So anyways, right, I of course picked the first one because they got back to me and they said, yo, we're gonna exchange it, yada, 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 and then I respond back to them and I say, alright, awesome, just so you know, I filmed this part, and then I basically filmed 2 parts to the unboxing, and I said, you know, that I'm going to use the part that says, you know, hey, that's awesome, they're gonna make up for it, great customer service, go you. This bitch comes back to me and says, wait, you're gonna use that in the video? Yeah, you fucking idiot, I just sent you a fucking email before I even agreed to your dumbass fucking contract, as if I'm like fucking getting a fucking yearly salary from you guys. I had to sign this stupid, pointless ass fucking contract, and I fucking, before I even agreed to that bitch ass contract, I told your fucking dumbass that I'm not gonna fucking lie for you. Are you fucking stupid? Like, what the fuck? I don't say that, of course. I'm a little bit more diplomatic because, you know, it's a business transaction. You know, you gotta be respectful. You gotta handle business. That's one thing the military taught me, is when to be professional and when to be unprofessional, right? So at this point, I'm being a little bit in the middle, you know? I'm a little professional, but at the same time, I'm like, yo, I don't really like how you came at me. Yeah, of course I'm putting that in there, right? And then she was like, I don't feel like that's a fair assessment of our quality. And I was like, you don't feel that QC, quality control, is a fair assessment of your brand's quality? Like, or I should say QA, quality assurance, QC, whatever. Making sure that the shit that you send out is in good condition and doesn't have any manufacturer defects. You don't think that that is a testament to how, like, the quality of your brand? And what's crazy about this brand is they actually sent Paul some stuff, and a similar situation happened where he was not going to do the video, he was not going to take out the part where they sent him something with like a hole in it, I think it was. They sent him a defective product and he too was unwilling to do a video. I think that's one reason that me and Paul get along, is because we both have similar ethics when it comes to that. We don't want to like advertise shit to you guys that we don't actually fuck with. Everything I show off on this channel, everything I advertise to you guys, everything that I show off on my, like, whatever, I fuck with. And if I don't fuck with it, I know that I'm showing it off because it's hyped. Like, for example, right, yesterday, at the time of filming this video, I tweeted about the gum pack. I said in the tweet, I'm passing, right? I'm not gonna get them. I like the R1s, I like the city socks, all that shit, but I don't want the gum pack because I don't care about gum soles, but I know a lot of you guys want them, so I tweeted out the link for you guys. Now, I make money off that link, but I could easily have posted that link and been like, oh my god, like, these are so fucking amazing, I'm gonna cop 20 fucking pairs, and then, you know, put the fucking link in there and probably sold some and maybe influence someone to buy it. But I don't want to influence someone to buy something if I'm not gonna buy it. I'm just like, yo, here's the link. I'm not getting it because I personally do not like the gum soles. I like the shoes, but, you know, it just doesn't have a spot. If I didn't have the city sock with the black sole, I probably would have copped it, but like, I don't need that, you know what I'm saying? But regardless, I must proceed on with the story. She doesn't respond to this because I go in on her at this point. I'm kind of irritated, right? And then I get a message from their financial director saying, well, since you're unwilling to pull this part from the video, we're not going to pay you, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, you guys are some fucking hoes. Like, all right, dude, like, fuck you, whatever. I don't need your fucking money. Like, fuck your 200 bucks. You're a fucking bitch. Fuck you. I guess what really irritates me and what really has me, like, fucking mad about this whole situation is not that I lost the 200 bucks. Like, 200 bucks is whatever at this point. Like, I do pretty decent. But it just irritates me because these people will show off the corniest shit for a little bit of money. Like, a little bit of money. I'm talking like, you know, a couple $100, and they'll just do the corniest shit, and it's so whack to me. I've had so many brands hit me up and offer to send me gear and pay me, and I've had to be like, no, like, I don't want to make a video for this brand. Like, I appreciate the offer, but I just can't show this shit off on my channel. Like, it wouldn't be fair to you guys, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd show it off if you guys are totally cool with me bashing it, you know? But usually I don't even respond, because I don't want them to, like, I don't want them to think I'm, like, hating on them. But it's just, in reality, I just don't like the product, which is perfectly okay, you know what I'm saying? We all have preferences. And some people get mad at me when I don't respond, but some people get mad at me when I do respond and say I don't like the product. So I don't know, man. There's just no making people happy. I just kind of want to discuss this shit because, to me, this brand was just fake as fuck. It amazes me that they expected me. They seemed so appalled when I was like, I'm not removing this from the video. It's like they were like, what? You're not gonna remove this from the video? Like, it was like, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking remove this from the video. Ridiculous. But it is what it is, man. I don't know. Regardless, I just was amazed that such a big ordeal happened when in reality, the video still turned out super dope. Like, the stuff that I showed, I was hyped on. There was one piece in particular, like, it was a super good sale. It was like a super dope thermal tank top for like, it was like 13 bucks, and I was like, damn, this is going to sell out. Like, I know my subscribers are gonna fuck with this. This piece is dope. I fuck with it. It's like super sick. Like I said, the brand name is not going to be said in this video, but make sure you follow me on fucking, I don't know why I keep picking this thing up. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, and maybe in Instagram Live someday shortly I will discuss it. Also, like I said earlier, if you want to see a giveaway, trust me, you do, then make sure you hit that like button down below. I still can't believe these fucking hoes sent me a fucking t-shirt with a paint stain on it and acted like I was the bad one for fucking not redacting that from the video. Like, you got me fucked up. I will say the only thing I kind of regret is that this is a brand that's big enough that if I would have built a relationship with, this is like one of those brands that probably could have like flown me out to LA or flown me out to Agenda. But it is what it is, man. I don't want to get invited to that shit if I'm being fake as fuck. And what I will say, one thing I appreciate about the brands that do send me gear is that if they send me gear, they're fucking real, because they know that anything they send me, there's a chance I'm gonna be like, I don't fuck with this. Like, it's not fucking cool. You know, and I think that's dope. Like, I fuck with that heavy. So the brands that do support me, like brands like Gotti Wear, Profound Aesthetic, like those brands are fucking real. Like, they know that, like, I don't know, they have such pride in their garments, right? They have such pride in what they create that they know that I'm gonna fuck with it. And they also know that if I don't fuck with it, I'm gonna say, I don't fuck with it. However, brands like that, I mean, I've supported them before they ever sponsored me or before they ever sent me gear. So, I don't know, that's also kind of cool to me. Is like when I support a brand and then a brand hits me up that I've been supporting and they're like, yo, like, we want to send you some gear, or we want to, you know, pay you for this. And I'm like, damn, that's super dope, because like, I would have shown it off anyways, and it's like they're being appreciative. I don't know, I fuck with that. Fuck fake ass brands, support real ass brands. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to go on too much longer of a rant. Anyways, like I said, like this video for the giveaway tomorrow. If you want to follow me on Instagram, go do that. My Instagram is at the Starr Life. It's been somewhere on the screen this entire freaking time. If you like content such as this, or if you like unboxings, I should say, because this content such as this isn't going to come up all the time, but if you like unboxings and you like seeing brands and you like knowing that whoever's showing these brands off actually fucks with these brands and they're not going to fucking lie to you, then definitely subscribe. Hit that little red box logo that says subscribe inside of it, and that should be underneath this video. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comments how you feel, what you think. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart, and as always, keep living the Starr Life.